Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Stupid as the Norm, the channel where we demonstrate how to become a millionaire in 10 years whilst earning only minimum wage. And in this episode I'm going to explain to you the unorthodox method of becoming wealthy. The personal finance marketplace on social media is crammed full of people espousing the standard financial model, which is to avoid debt, save an emergency fund and then invest in a pension long term. Now, personal finance isn't complicated, it really isn't. That's why there are so many people doing it on the social media channels. And because there's so many people doing it, they have to compete with each other to make the message exciting and new, but it's a really old message. It's essentially not spending extravagantly, saving some money in an emergency fund, then investing in that pension for 50 years. And in order to make it exciting, they try to find ways of making new thumbnails, making more catchphrases, making more reels, making more shorts, but it's essentially just dressing up the old model. They all push the same line. Never borrow money, payday loans won't work. All you have to do is become wealthy is cut out the odd latte here and there, change a few habits, minor changes to a few habits, and all that stuff will make you wealthy. It's not very dramatic and it's very boring, but everybody pitches the same message. Now, I on occasions interact with some of these normal average advisors, and the conversation will go something like this. They'll put something like the message I've just given you about not spending money, not using payday loans, little cutbacks here and there, cutting the latte out, and investing in pensions for 50 years. It's all the usual line they trot out. And then I'll come back and say something, well, you could actually work a bit harder, how's about doing that? And then they'll come back with typically, well, not everybody wants to do it your way, Perry. It's called personal finance for a reason, because it's personal to the person. And I had a bit of an epiphany, and this is probably why I'm butting heads with all these people. And when I do, what happens is they tend to give me a short answer back and then they block me. But the reason I'm butting heads all the time is because I'm not a personal finance blogger. I don't give personal finance advice. What I give is wealth advice, and it's very, very different, and it's very, very hard to do. That is to say, become wealthy, and that's why there are so few people like me doing this, and so many of the other kind of financial plans giving out and trotting out the same usual sad advice. Personal financial advice is for ordinary people. Wealth creation ideology is for abnormal people. The personal finance group will tell you that you should be cutting back and not spend extravagantly. People like myself who espouse wealth creation will say, no, what you should do is keep your life the same. What you should be doing is generating more income. And that's because it's much easier to generate £1,000 a month than it is to cut back £1,000 a month. Now, the personal finance group will tell you that what you should be doing is investing in your pension for 50 years. The wealth creation group will tell you, no, you don't wait 50 years and you don't need a pension, you can do it in 10 years. Personal finance supporters will promote a work-life balance. Wealth creating supporters will tell you there has to be an imbalance, a work-life imbalance towards extra work. Personal finance supporters will tell you that just little tweaks to your behavior throughout the week and throughout the month and throughout the years will eventually make you wealthy. Wealth creators tell you it's going to take big sacrifices, hard work over an extended period of time, but maximum 10 years. I have nothing in common with the personal finance community. And so for the sake of my own sanity, what I'm going to do is stop debating with them, stop engaging with them, because it's a bit like trying to train a pig to sing. It's a pointless exercise and it's embarrassing for the pig. So if you want the standard orthodox model, then that's fine. Invest in your pension for 50 years and live a frugal life in the meantime. But really, this isn't the channel for you. If you don't want that lifestyle, you want the unorthodox route to wealth, then hang around here, and the first thing you should do is smash that like button. I haven't said that in ages. So great, smash that like button. Any comments, please leave them below. In the meantime, don't be stupid, don't be normal, and don't be orthodox.